What up, Raffleaders? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Easter Monday. It's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon and I just came down to the park, the national park, to check out Easter Monday action. Now this is what's happening on the way there. Their families meeting to set up and fly their kites here on Wilford Avenue in Georgetown. That's the Muslim youth organization, their cricket pitch. So we've just crossed over from Lamaha Street on Albert Street and now we're heading to the park. There's traffic control, there is music, loud music, and there are a few kites in the sky. You can see way over there. I'll see if we can get some shots of this kite. It's difficult to see, but there you go. That's what's happening here. That's kite flying here in Georgetown. Not a lot of kites in the sky yet, but eventually, of course, the skies will be crowded with kites because that's Easter in Guyana. Stay tuned. See what's happening here? There's music and there's people having picnics while they fly their kites. So guys, let's capture some of the excitement, some of the atmosphere at Easter in Guyana. People are coming in droves, they're coming in cars, they're coming in taxis. They're all heading over to the national park, coming in minibuses. This is Albert Street. We're on Albert and Thomas Lands. And as you can see, there's a traffic jam. People waiting to get into the park. People waiting to cross over. There are buses everywhere. People everywhere. You think it's carnival time in Georgetown, but in fact it's just Easter. There's somebody collecting money, $2,000 for cars. Pardon? 200 was it? Free. Okay. DVD bar, DVD. Yeah, I ain't bringing any cash. I'm bringing any cash, so I can go on the Seawall. So apparently they're charging a fare to get into a $200 fee to get into the park today for some strange reason, and I'm probably not going to participate in that, although I can understand why. I mean, if they're going to have to pay to clean the park up because people are really messy, if they're going to have to pay to clean the park up afterwards, I suppose they should probably collect a fee to defray the cost. But that's not the Easter I know. You know, coming here on Easter Mondays in the past, this was actually a free affair, but apparently it's turned into a commercial affair. Here, there's lots of people in the park though. This is obviously a destination for Easter in Guyana, and it seems like a lot of fun, at least for the kids. Kids are free today, I understand, and adults are $200, which means $1 US. Not expensive, but I'm not prepared to pay any money to enjoy the park, which is ordinarily free. But this is what's happening, guys. This is what's happening on Easter Day in Georgetown, Guyana. It's a national holiday, so everybody is out from work or from school. Well, schools are closed, so the kids are free for the Easter holidays. They're home for Easter, and the adults are home from work. So it's a day for picnic in the park and a day for kites. I don't see a whole lot of kites being flown, but it might be early yet. It's still only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There are trampolines, kids playing. Some kids are playing with kites, I can see. Kites are going up in the distance. But I don't see a whole lot of kites dotting the skies. Usually there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kites in the sky. I can see a few here. See if you can capture a few of them, but not a whole lot of kites in the sky. But this is it, guys. This is what's happening here at the National Park in Georgetown on Easter Monday. For those of you who miss having Easter in the tropics, Easter in Guyana, this is what you're missing. I remember Easters in New York were not a whole lot of fun or excitement because it was always still pretty cold. It's early spring. There's liable to be snow on the ground in some places, especially upstate New York, Connecticut, Vermont. But here in Guyana, in the tropics, Easter is always warm. It's usually always sunny because the rainy season is over. Usually the rains last until early in March, mid-March latest, and then it's all dry and hot and sunny, and that's what's happening here. You can see there are lots and lots of people on this sunny day in Georgetown in the national park, just enjoying Easter, a picnic in the park. So that's what's up, guys. Now this is not the major destination for Easter. Usually a lot of the kite flying, the people who want to fly kites as opposed to have a picnic, those people who are avid kite flyers tend to go onto the Seawall. All along the east coast, kids will be flying kites all day, sometimes well into the night on the Seawall, because that of course is where the winds are. The breeze coming in off the Atlantic Ocean is constant, it's steady, and it's strong, and that's the best destination for kite flyers. When I lived in Berbice, we used to go all the way out to the seashore, and that is where I'm headed now. We're gonna go out to the Seawall, the Atlantic Ocean, and see what's happening out there where the real kite flying should be going on. We're going to check out the promenade, the new Kingston Seawall promenade, and see Easter in action in Georgetown, Guyana, so stay tuned. Hey guys, we're still on Thomas Lands. Let's take another look at what's happening here in Georgetown. We're near to Queen's College, and this is the ground opposite Queen's College. People are flying kites, the kids are out flying kites and gathered on the lawn. This I think was the karate center. Over there is Queen's College. So we're on Thomas Lands. That's the old Queen's College building, third form and fifth form wings, the labs. I think the sixth form wing was also on this side. And that's the new building. One was built after the fire, Queen's College. The new administration building, and that's the western wing. That was the first form, second form. Classrooms on that side. So this is what's happening here. But on the other side, of course, that's where the fun is. That's where the kite flying is. And people gather to have their picnics under the tents and on the fields flying kites. That's what's happening here, guys. This is what's happening in Georgetown on Easter Monday. There's barbecue. There's kids playing. And there are kites in various states of rising. But let's head out to the seawall and see if things are different or better there. And this is what's happening on Camp Street. There's literally a traffic jam on Camp Street heading to the seawall for Easter Monday. So all of this traffic is heading out to the seawall. That, of course, is Picnic Central here at Camp and Thomas Lands. And that's Carifesta Avenue. Lots of kids out playing. Lots of kites in the air, in the sky. Don't know if you can see them, but they are quite visible off camera. That's the YMCA building. Yes, yeah, YMCA. I was wondering why I couldn't remember what building it was. It's the YMCA building. This is the traffic heading out to fly kites. It's literally backed up for quite a few blocks, almost miles. This is what's happening here. And there's traffic cops directing traffic here in Georgetown. So guys, this is what's happening in Georgetown, Guyana. See traffic backed up for half a mile in many directions. You would think it's some major event. Well, in fact it is, because in Guyana, Easter is a major event. The sky is now dotted with kites. I don't know if you can see them. Lots of kites, lots of very loud music. But let's head on out to the seawall and to the promenade and see what's happening down there.